Yo, what it do, ultimate hustlers, digital empire builders? It is that time again for us to train in our live lunch and learn. And today we're talking about email marketing. We gave you the reasons and the benefits of email marketing as it comes to connecting to a sales funnel as a way to increase conversions, build relationships, and all of that stuff. So today I want to share with you behind the scenes of what an actual email autoresponder looks like. But I want to share with you the importance of just email in general, whether you're connecting it to a sales funnel or not. If you are not building an email list, you are not building a business. I'm going to share with you why. So do me a huge favor, comment in the chat where you're from. Drop the name of your business and or your brand. Smash that subscribe button, that follow button if you're on TikTok. And y'all know how we do every morning. Let's get ready to kick it this morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, email marketing is one of those things where it is one of those core fundamentals of building any business, especially if you're building that business online. I want you to write this down in your notes. Somebody put it in the comments for me. Winners never not do the fundamentals. Oh, I'm ready for y'all today, man. Winners never not do the fundamentals. And I'll tell you one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made in my business career. But before we do that, if you're new here, my name is Cortez Hustle, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur and founder of the PLR Profit Society mentorship program and online community, where it's my mission and my ministry to help people just like you take your gifts, talents, experience, expertise, marry them with the right systems, AI tools, automation, and digital products so you can build a passive income empire. And yes, I want to be your coach. Our mentorship program right now is $100 per month, comes with our sales and marketing software. 5 days a week of open office hours, 3 days a week of group coaching, 1 a month hands-on workshops. I am here to help you win. Go to CortezHustle.com to learn more about that. So if you're not building a business, you're not building a brand. That's one of my favorite quotes when it comes to business. And I can't remember who I heard say that, but it really resonated with me. Winners never not do the fundamentals, and building an email list is definitely one of the fundamentals of building a successful, scalable business. And here's why. Right now, I'm doing all I can. I'm pouring my heart out to you guys for 2 reasons. Number one, to prove to you that I can help you. Mark Ward Russell says often, the best way to prove to someone that you can help them is by actually helping them. So this is me actually helping you with the information. Hey, I appreciate those hearts over there, Sunny T. Welcome to the stream. Prove to someone that you can actually help them by actually helping them. The second reason I'm pouring out my heart is so that I can get you on my email list. I'm trying to sell you on opting in to my email list. If you go to CortezHustle.com, you'll see there's 4 ways you can connect with me. One of those ways is by joining our free online community. Why is that so important to me? Because I get to love on you a little bit more, but more importantly, I get you in my email list. Now, here's the thing about having an email list. I only have to pour out my heart to you like this one time. Once you on my list, I do not have to sell you on getting on my list anymore, but I can market to you, share wisdom and value with you in perpetuity or until you get off my list. Same thing is true if I paid for advertisement, right? I'm running an ad on TikTok right now and it is doing phenomenally well. It's got me about 50 leads. I'm super excited about that. But guess what? I only have to pay for those leads one time if I get them on my email list. If I do what a lot of people are doing, like I did when I was early on in my career, and I'll share with you the biggest mistake that I made, right? A lot of us will run ads, will put up content, and the call to action is what? Like, follow, or DM me. And there's nothing wrong with building connections and relationships that way, y'all. The only problem is if TikTok goes away, like they are saying it's going away, You don't have the history of all of those DMs. You don't have a history of all of those people who follow you. But if I can get people off of TikTok, off of YouTube, into my community where I own and control that platform, then if this goes away, if like on Facebook, I poured my heart into a page for 6 years, 7 straight years, built that page to over 122,000 followers, only for Facebook to take that page from me. And I don't even know why, because y'all know how they do. They never tell you what you did wrong. They took my page, 122,000 followers. Now, imagine if I was on my game and I was never not doing the fundamentals and I was pushing all 122,000 of those people to get on my email list. When you build an email list, this is the benefit and the financial benefit of building an email list. Every person on your email list is worth about $1 per month per person if you learn how to master building relationships through email. So think about it. What if I had just 10% of those people, that 122,000 people, get off of Facebook and onto my email list? That'd be roughly 12,200 people on my email list, right? And if I learn how to master relationship building and selling through email, I should at a minimum be making $12,000 per month off that email list. Well, what if I told you I did have roughly 10% of those people on an email list? But because I never mastered at that time how to build relationships and sell through email, I deleted an email list of over 13,000 people. Somebody put 13K in the comments. So I'm reminded of this mistake, right? See, I'm like Texas in the Alamo, baby. I can make a big mistake and I can use that as fuel to win big later on in life. So somebody put 13K in the comments for your boy. I deleted an email list of 13,000 people. You know why I deleted it? Because the email autoresponder I was using at the time, they charged you based on the size of your list. And all I knew is I was doing what I was supposed to be doing. I was putting up content. I was telling people to go to a landing page and opt in with their email address. And that list was growing. But you know what else was also growing? The price of that email autoresponder system. And it got to a point where it was $150 per month. I, in my ignorance, not knowing how to monetize an email list, all I saw was a monthly bill of $150 per month. Second big mistake, I didn't have a coach or mentor at the time. Because I should have gone to my coach and mentor and said, hey, this email system is charging me $150 a month, but I have 13,000 emails in it. What should I be doing with it to offset this cost? I didn't. So y'all know what I did? I canceled that subscription and I end up deleting that list of 13,000 people. Now, I've since learned from that mistake. I know how to monetize a list. I know how to build a relationship with people through email. But man, talk about heartbreak. Now, at the time, it wasn't a big deal because that page was so successful. I could literally go live, and every time I went live, I made a sale. Had no clue that Facebook was going to shut down my access to that page. Now, they didn't shut down the page, I don't think. I think the page is still there. I just can't monetize it. They can monetize it, but I can't monetize it. Big mistake, y'all. So promise me that as you're building your business in 2025, you're going to put in place a mechanism that's going to allow you to capture names, phone numbers, and email addresses, because that is the business, y'all. Building a list is the business, right? How long has it been since Facebook owned Instagram? Right? About 10, 12 years, Facebook has been owner of Instagram. What do you guys think Facebook really bought when they bought Instagram? A lot of people say, well, they bought the technology, and you could argue that. A lot of people say, well, they bought, some of their developers. You could argue that. But you know what they really bought? They bought a list of users who were using Instagram that were not on Facebook. So building your list is building the business, y'all. That's the business. So I'm going to show you the inside of my autoresponder, and I'm going to compare what I've been doing with our notes from yesterday, where we talked about the best practices of building an email community. But I thought I'd just go check to see if that page is still up and available on Facebook, because it's interesting how they can shut you down from growing and using the page, but they can keep the page up because people are still getting value from that page. So I haven't checked in a while. Let me see if it's still up. Maybe it's not. That would make me feel a little bit better if it's not, because at least they're not monetizing the page if it is truly gone. And I think it is truly gone. Nope, there it is right there. Let me see if it's still up. All right. So look at this, y'all. Look at this. Somebody look at this. Come here. Well, somebody look at this. Look at this. Somebody look at this. Right. So I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. This page is still up. Thousands of videos, lives, posts. Right. Down to 119,000 followers, but it's still up. But I can't post on it. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all real quick. And I promise I'm not going to be bitter about this anymore. That's why I've taken my talents to YouTube and TikTok, right? So here we go. So this page is still up, right? Y'all can see that is actually me. 119,000 followers on the page. Great content, man. I did a live YouTube training on this. A live training on this page for years, but I don't have the ability to monetize this page anymore. So big lesson learned, y'all. I love social media. I love all of these platforms, but if these platforms were to go away, you should simply be able. So imagine me being able to email 13,000 people who are following me on this page and saying, hey, y'all, they took my page from me. I can no longer post, but I'm taking my talents over to YouTube. Here's my channel. Go over there and subscribe. Right? I want you to imagine that. See, TikTok is about to experience this right now. We don't know if TikTok is truly going to be shut down. They keep saying it's going to be shut down, but if it does, everybody who's built a significant following on TikTok should have been having people go off TikTok into an email database, into an online community that they own and control. So when TikTok shuts down, you send all those people an email and say, hey, I'm now taking my talents over to this platform. You can follow me over here. We're still going to be doing lives. We're still going to be doing this. Hit the subscribe button. I'd have at least another 5,000 followers or subscribers on this YouTube channel. Now, the difference between YouTube and Facebook, let me help y'all with this. Because if I had it to do all over again, I would have focused on YouTube and let Facebook be the redhead stepchild. I did it backwards. I focused on Facebook and let YouTube be the redhead stepchild. Do you guys have any idea the amount of revenue I would be getting paid if I had a YouTube channel with 120,000 subscribers versus a Facebook page with 120,000 followers? The game is completely different over there. So I encourage everybody to have a YouTube channel if you like doing long form content like this. So my hope for you is that you follow my training on how to create a landing page, follow my training on how to create a successful, highly converting sales funnel. Everything that you do, every time that you show up on any of these platforms, your call to action should be go get this free thing. Because when you deliver the free thing, or for them to get the free thing, they have to opt in and at least give you their name and email address. I like to collect name, phone number, and email address. Now, if you also are into SMS text message marketing like I am, you can text keyword blueprint to 314-912-1344. Does the same thing. The minute they submit a text to that number, I got their phone number. Then I'm going to shoot them a link to click on to opt in with their name and email address to get whatever I'm giving away for free. That's how you have to start building your business on the internet. Now, some of you guys are scared of technology. I'm going to show you the behind the scenes of my actual email autoresponder, and you will notice that it is not something that you should be afraid of. So let me jump over to my actual digital empire system. And while I am pulling that up, I want to remind you that I would like to throw my hat in your ring to be your coach. If you don't have a coach or a mentor helping you execute all of this kind of stuff, then for $100 per month, you get my coaching, you get my sales and marketing system, the same system that I'm about to show you what my autoresponder looks like, the same system that I showed you when I built that sales funnel, the same tools that I use for my social media post scheduling and all of that stuff. You get all of that plus me for $100 per month. If you're interested in that, I want you to text Cortez Hustle to 314-912-1344, or simply go to CortezHustle.com. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you why you do not have to be intimidated by this technology today. 20 years ago, maybe. 10 years ago, definitely. But today, you don't have to be intimidated by this technology. So if I wanted to collect someone's name and email address, and I want to automatically follow up with them with some messages to build a relationship with them, maybe invite them to check out some of my paid products and things of that nature, we call it in our digital empire system a workflow, right? Now, there's a lot of things that you can do with a workflow. So let me first share with you some of the pre-built recipe templates that you can use. And this is why you don't have to fear this stuff, y'all, because everything is template based these days. Even our sales funnel builders, our website builders, they are all template based, where basically everything is built. All the pages are connected to one another. All you got to do is change out some graphics, change out some words on the page. Like, you do not have to fear this stuff any longer. So let me jump over into our workflow. So I'm going to hit create a workflow. I'm going to say I'm going to create from recipe so I can show you some of the different recipes that already are available. That means the workflow is built already for you. So we can start from scratch. That means there is nothing. We can import a campaign. We can, there's a recipe that says lead nurture using ChatGPT history. What does that mean, y'all? That means when I have a lead jump into my email system, ChatGPT, before it responds, will go back and read the history so that when it's responding, it can bring that history into account, and it makes the response feel a lot more personable, right? We've got a Shopify order recipe. For those of you who have Shopify stores, our digital empire system integrates with Shopify so you can add some additional bells and whistles and automation. We got WhatsApp delivery status. Some people sell their products and services through WhatsApp. That's not me, but this is an automation built specifically for WhatsApp. This right here is one of my favorite. Missed call WhatsApp back. That means if somebody called me through WhatsApp, and the reason that you use WhatsApp versus cell is because WhatsApp is more prevalent in the international scene. And if you are trying to be an international player from the Himalayas, like your boy, you probably want to start using WhatsApp because it costs an arm and a leg in a lot of these other countries to do text messaging. That's why WhatsApp is so popular. So if someone calls me through WhatsApp and I don't answer the call, this system will automatically text them back and say, hey, it's Cortez Hustle. Sorry I missed your call. Check out a link to our frequently asked questions or call me back at this time, or here's a link to my calendar. Whatever you want to put in there, it's a game changer for you to do what? Build relationships, right? We got our recipe for send product recommendations using ChatGPT. If people are reaching out to you and you want to recommend certain products, you can do that on autopilot, right? Instagram comment automation. When I go live on Instagram or when I go live on Facebook, I tell people to comment a keyword. What is that keyword going to do? It's going to trigger an automation to happen. I'm going to automatically like their comment. I'm going to automatically respond to their comment. And then I'm going to automatically DM them a message with a link so I can try to capture their email address as well as their social media content. The same thing happens with a Facebook comment, but with Facebook, we can add AI. So when I train my AI system to know everything about me as the business, to know everything about my brand, to know everything about my products, when someone comments on Facebook, I with a keyword, I'm going to automatically like the comment. I'm going to automatically respond to the comment, and I'm going to automatically DM them. And guess what? That DM conversation is going to happen using AI. Because AI knows everything about my business, when they start asking questions in the DM, that chat is just going to go off and give them all of that information, and I don't have to be involved at all. You can even program it to have a specific call to action. Mine is programmed to always end with a question. Would you like to schedule a demo? Because I'm trying to get people off of these platforms into my lead system, right? Then you got your Facebook comment automation. We also have an IVR. If everybody who gets the Digital Empire system through us, we give them a business phone number. If you connect your recipe IVR to your workflows, when someone calls your phone number, I can have it say, hey, to speak to Cortez Hustle, press 1. To check out our frequently asked questions, press 2. To book a demo, press 3. All of that's included for your $100 per month, y'all. Then you got your regular email drip sequence. This is where you, for me, when someone buys a product, I create an email drip sequence for 5 to 7 days. Then if they don't buy in 5 to 7 days, I put them over into a long-term nurture campaign where I just continue to build that relationship with them. Then you got your long-term nurture or your reactivation campaigns. If you sell products, this is particularly good for those of you who sell products and you want people to buy more products from you. You can set up automations that say, hey, once a month, I'm going to blast out a special offer or coupon to try to get people back to my website to buy more products from me, right? All of that stuff is done. Then you got your Fast 5 Lite. MIT did a study that shows if you are not responding to leads in the first 5 minutes, your chances of converting them into a paying customer goes down by 80%. This workflow says, hey, the minute somebody engages with my brand, whether they use my chat widget on my website, whether they DM me, whatever they do, they're going to get a response in the first 5 minutes because I don't want to lose that potential sale. So even those of us who are working 9 to 5s and stuff like that, listen, you might be on your job when somebody pings you like, hey, how much is it to work with you? You might be in the middle of a meeting with your boss. You're going to pick up your phone and make that sale? Chances are not. But if you have a system like this, you don't have to worry about missing the sale, right? You got frequently asked questions, auto reply. When someone is hitting my FAQs, or if someone is in my chat bubble on my website saying, hey, Cortez, do you offer this service? Well, guess what? I can train my AI bot to respond to any question. Why? Because it knows everything about me as the entrepreneur. It knows everything about my business, my mission, my vision, my target audience, all of that stuff. It knows everything about every single one of my products, from the benefits to the features to the price. So when people go to my website and they start having conversations in my chat widget, they think they're talking to a human being. No, they're just talking to a well-trained AI chatbot. Then you have your webinar registrations. If you do master classes, if you do webinars, this recipe is for you. All you got to do is connect it. Somebody registers for your webinar, it's going to automatically send them confirmation, automatically send them a reminder 48 hours out, 24 hours out, 1 hour out, 10 minutes out, 10 minutes after. Like, you need this stuff working in your business, and I want to coach you and help you get it working in your business. But this stuff ain't free, y'all. Like, let me just come on here real quick, man. I've got an ad running on Facebook or TikTok, and it's doing really well. And it says something like, hey, in 2025, I'm going to help 100 people build $1,000 a month passive income. Who wants to be one of those people? And people are literally asking, does it cost? Now, wait a minute. Logic says, and maybe it's my fault for thinking that people are using logic. I'm going to help you add $1,000 a month in passive income to your household with digital products, and you want to know if it costs to get that kind of help. Not how much does it cost. They want to know if there is a cost, because apparently if there is a cost, they don't want no parts of it. This is why you set your systems up in a way that it screens people out as much as it screens people in. And you cannot have an emotional connection to the people that it screens out, because everybody ain't for you to work with. Ask me how I know. I almost burnt myself out trying to work with people who don't even want to work with them with themselves. So let your system weed people out as it does also weed people in, and don't feel no type of way about the people who get weeded out. Maybe they grow, maybe they evolve, and maybe they learn how to invest in themselves, and they realize that you are a good fit for them, and they'll come back. But if people weed themselves out, then that's on them. I ain't got nothing to do with that, right? So a couple more real quick, y'all. And so then you got your appointment booking recipes. So if someone books an appointment on your calendar, then you want to automatically send them reminders, and you can add as many steps to any of this stuff as possible, y'all. This thing is flat out phenomenal. How much time we got left? All right, we are going to open the Zoom room for open office hours, CortezHustle.com/open office hours to get the Zoom link. We also have send a review request. And this is something that I got to get better at, because I do a lot of good work, y'all. But if you went to my Google business profile, you wouldn't know it, because I don't have that many Google reviews. Because like a lot of small business owners, Google did a survey and it says that 70+% of people would leave a review if the business would just ask them to, right? So I don't ask, so I don't have that many reviews, right? But we can automate that whole process, right? Appointment bookings. If the person who booked an appointment hits you with a no-show, we got automation set up for that, right? Missed call, text back. We talked about missed WhatsApp back, but if somebody calls my phone right now, I'm not going to answer because I'm live on TikTok and I'm live on YouTube. But my system is not going to let that lead get away. It's going to automatically text them back and say, hey, yeah, wait, before you go and try to hire somebody else, Cortez still wants to work with you. He's just busy right now. It's going to send them some links, maybe book a demo or whatever I have it set up to do, right? So you do not have to fear this technology, y'all, because a lot of this stuff, we create templates and pre-built things for you so you don't have to build it from scratch. One last thing I'm going to show you, because I'm actually going to go into from scratch, and I'm going to show you some of the things that you can have this stuff do for you, right? So watch this. There's 1,000,001 ways for people to get an automation started when they connect with you. Watch this. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to add a trigger. So what is going to get this automation to start? Maybe it's a birthday reminder. You guys ever thought about that in your business? Get people to give you their birthday, and every year on their birthday, you send them a coupon? Contact change, contact created, contact DND, contact tag. Tag is how you segment your list based on what they're interested in. You can trigger an automation based on a note added to somebody's profile, a note changed, a task added, a task reminder, a task completed, a contact engagement score. That's right. You can give people scores based on how they engage with your contact or your content, right? What about events? What about if somebody calls you, if they email you, if they reply to a text message? You can trigger an automation to take place. If they fill out a form, if they fill out a survey, if they click a link in your email, that can trigger something special to take place. If they fill out a Facebook lead form, if they submit a TikTok lead form, if they watch a certain percentage of a video on your landing page. You guys know when I built the funnel for the personal branding blueprint, I did a sales video. I could trigger an action to take place if they watch 75% of that video, because we're going to track their eyeballs on the video. See, all of this stuff, major businesses and major brands are doing to us. For $100 a month, I can help you get some of those same functionalities working for you so you can do it to your prospects and your customers to add a greater customer experience for your business and your brand. This is for people who are taking their business seriously, right? If you take your business seriously, you want some tools, some systems, some coaching, and some mentorship to help you take your business or your brand to the next level. My mentorship program, I'm probably one of the most available coaches that you'll ever find. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm live in open office hours 5 days a week. We have group coaching sessions at least 2 to 3 nights per week. For those of you who work jobs and you need even evening hours to connect, once a month we do a live hands-on workshop where I look under the hood of your business and I literally help you get my hands dirty with you and growing your business and doing the things that you need to do. CortezHustle.com if you need a good coach or mentor. It's $100 a month. It includes our all-in-one sales and marketing solution. It includes all of the open office hours. It includes 8 done-for-you digital products that you can start selling right away. It includes done-for-you sales funnels. It includes everything that you need to build a business. Plus, you get my creative genius. You get my patience to help you build everything out. You get my 15 plus years experience learning how to build a business on the internet to help you take your business to the next level. If you want to join us for open office hours, you can go to CortezHustle.com/open office hours, and you'll get the Zoom link to our Zoom room that's about to open in the next 3 minutes. So happy Friday to you all, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Until next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.
Yo, real quick, if you're catching this live, then you can hustle on over to CortezHustle.com/open office hours to join us in a private Zoom room to get your questions answered. If you're watching this on the replay, then YouTube thinks you should watch this video next. And don't forget to hit the smiley face to subscribe to the channel and check out CortezHustle.com if you want to join our free community.